Hello, I'm David DiChiara, founder and general director of the Michigan Opera Theater, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our 2012-13 season of opera, and I look forward to sharing with you some of the highlights of 4 great works with glorious music and dramatic intensity that only opera can provide. We open our fall season, made possible by Ford Motor Company, with one of the most delightful comic operas of all time, Rossini's scintillating The Barber of Seville. The opera begins as Count Almaviva, disguised as a poor student named Lindoro, serenades Rosina at her window. She is the young ward of the old Dr. Bartolo, who wants to marry her for her large dowry. Figaro the barber enters, singing one of the most famous arias in opera, Largo al factotum, in which he boasts that he is everything to everyone. Everyone needs him for something. The Count asks for Figaro's help in wooing Rosina, offering him a large reward if he wins Rosina's heart. Figaro advises the Count to disguise himself as a drunken soldier with orders to reside in Dr. Bartolo's house. Meanwhile, inside, Rosina is thinking about the voice that has captivated her heart and decides to write Lindoro a letter. In her aria, Una voce poco fa, her romantic thoughts give way to her determination to get what she wants. In another room, Dr. Bartolo receives his friend the music master, Don Basilio, who's a great busybody. Rumor has it, he reports, that the Count Almaviva is in Seville and seeks Rosina's hand in marriage. Figaro overhears this conversation and delivers Rosina's letter to the student Lindoro. The Count bursts in disguised as the drunken soldier and passes Rosina a note, confessing that he is the one she loves. Bartolo becomes suspicious and warns Rosina that she should have nothing to do with him and incites a fight. A great chaotic brawl ensues and the police arrive, arresting the drunken soldier for rowdy behavior. When Almaviva whispers his true identity to the captain, he immediately salutes the Count, to everyone's total amazement, and the act ends as everyone expresses their confusion in the finale of complete disarray. Act 2 begins when Almaviva returns to the doctor's house once more, this time disguised as a very fey music teacher, claiming that Don Basilio is ill and that he is taking his place. Sensing Bartolo's suspicion, he produces Rosina's note, saying that he found it at the inn where the Count is staying. He pleases Bartolo by offering to make Rosina believe that she is being duped by the Count. Rosina enters for her music lesson and immediately recognizes him as her Lindoro and uses the lesson aria to express her love for him. Figaro appears, insisting that this is his day to shave Bartolo, and goes to the linen closet where he steals the old man's keys to the balcony for future use. Suddenly, Don Basilio arrives, and in order to get rid of him, they convince him that he has a fever, and in a wonderful ensemble, bid him good night. While Figaro continues to shave Bartolo, Rosina and Lindoro plan their elopement. Finally, however, the doctor realizes that he has again been tricked and chases them from the house. Rosina is infuriated when Bartolo reveals her own note, thus proving that her Lindoro is plotting to give her up to the Count. Impetuously, she offers to marry Bartolo and reveals her elopement plans, demanding the arrest of Figaro and Lindoro. As soon as Bartolo has gone to fetch the police, Figaro and the Count enter using the stolen key. Rosina hurls reproaches at them, but the Count is delighted that she would prefer a true but impoverished student to a wealthy nobleman. Upon learning his true identity, the lovers lose themselves in mutual adoration. But Figaro interrupts. What to do? The escape ladder has been removed. And in an operatic convention much parodied by Gilbert and Sullivan, they remain immobile while they continue to sing about what they should do. Don Basilio arrives with a notary. With the persuasion of money and a gun, Basilio is persuaded to have the notary marry Rosina and the Count. Dr. Bartolo barges in, but it is too late. Finally, the old doctor admits defeat and blesses the lovers, but not before accepting Rosina's dowry as a consolation.